You stab a hold on me. Now it ain't no controlling me. I'ma be who I wanna be. Watching them tears fall lately.
Hey guys, welcome back to another little mini vlog. Before we go ahead and get into tonight's chit chat topic, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and consider subscribing, joining the family. We'd love to have you guys. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much for doing so. We appreciate the support. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Okay guys, so this is a bit of a, I guess it's a bit of a life update. It's a bit of a chit chat video, just a little bit of everything kind of like going on, right? So it's Sunday. Happy Sunday, by the way. Hope everyone enjoyed their weekend, all that good stuff. I am going to be posting some content from over the weekend, so we'll do like a little weekend recap. But today I wanted to just kind of go ahead and jump into this topic because it's something that's recently happened and it's something that we're dealing with, you know, as a family. So I just kind of wanted to share it on my platform, and it's a way for me to kind of self-soothe, or you know, just kind of vent it out, if that makes sense. So a couple of days ago, my cousin texted me really early in the morning. So just to give you guys a little bit of a background story, you know, my family, like most families, very complicated, right? We have very like different relationships than other families, right? We're kind of like love from a distance type of family. Like we only get together if it's like a funeral, a wedding, a baptism, some of that nature, like a reunion or things like that. We're not kind of all up in each other. Like some families are all up in each other, right? Our family is not like that. So you know, for her to, as soon as I saw her her message on my phone saying she wanted to talk to me if I was free and stuff like that, I just knew something was not, it wasn't going to be good news. And of course it wasn't, right? So she called me immediately. With her voice I can tell like something was going on, so I was immediately worried. So I was like, you know, are you okay? The kids okay? Stuff like that. And she's like, yeah, you know, her and the kids are fine. Her husband's fine, stuff like that. But her brother, my cousin, my older cousin, he had a stroke. I just like, even saying it now is just like kind of, it's just so kind of still new to me, like just taking that in. Haven't had major event in my family since her father passed away couple, like not couple of years ago, it was a while ago, maybe 10 years or so. He passed away. We haven't had like a major health event since then. I don't, you know, her daughter had a baby, that's kind of like about it. You know, people had children and stuff like that, but no health, nothing related health wise, right? So when she said that, I kind of just like, I froze. I was so shocked, like I didn't know what to say. I wasn't expecting that. And it just kind of threw me. And then we started talking. Like, I'm not gonna go all the way into like the backstory of this, his personal life, but she did mention to me that, you know, he had been super stressed over the last little while. He had been, you know, angry all the time, just, you know, not really himself, and just really stressed, as life has become stressful for a lot of us, especially since COVID. I feel like life has changed. I know my life has like changed, not in major ways, but yes, in major ways as well. So I wasn't surprised when she said that, you know, he had been stressed, because I, you know, I'm familiar with the situation, but she did go more deeply into it, and I was like, oh my goodness, like, you know, no wonder he was like super stressed out. So you know, he just a couple of days ago woke up, she said, and like, you know, he, you know, had a stroke and he had to be rushed to the hospital. And she said that they had to do like, they did tests and stuff of that nature, and they found like he had blood clots like in his brain and stuff like that, and they wanted to operate. Obviously it's life and death, and they weren't able to do so because his brain was swelling. So they had to remove his skull and to allow his brain room just to inflate and then deflate, right, to ease that pressure off of his skull. So they removed the top portion of the skull, and then he started responding a little bit to treatment and stuff like that, but then he kind of took a turn, where he just was not progressing the way that they felt that he needed to be progressing. So it's just been a lot, like, as a family they've been dealing with a lot, we've been dealing with a lot. Finding out about this just has just completely kind of thrown me for a loop a little bit, because I just had no idea, like, all the stuff you learn, when something happens. You had no idea all this stuff was going on. And again, maybe if we were like a closer knit family, news would travel a lot faster. It was really upsetting to me to then find out, that so much time had gone by and I was just finding out. But in the moment, I was just happy to find out what was going on. I didn't want to be angry at not being contacted right away, because I choose to just be to myself. So I'm the one who is ostracized myself, kind of, in a way. But it's not really, I just always been like that. I've always been a loner, so I'm always the last to hear the news. So I'm kind of used to that. So I'm just happy that when I finally did get the news that he's being taken care of. So I have to call her tomorrow to kind of get an update. I wanted to, kind of talk to her again. She went to see him yesterday. I did send her like voice notes through Snapchat, so she did play those for him so he could hear, my voice. And we told him how much we love him and stuff like that. We're praying for him to get better, and he should stay strong and focus on getting well. Just messages of positivity and love. And she said he smiled when he heard the message, so that made me feel good. Even though I'm not able to be there, I'm able to be there in spirit. So yeah, so I said all of this to say, so that's the little mini life update that's going on with the family. But it also, dealing with that situation also led me to the second part of what I wanted to talk about, which is the de-stressing. Even last week I made a note in my in my scheduler that I make it a priority to do an activity now once a week that helps me to kind of de-stress. So today we went to the nail shop, which is something that we do every 3 weeks. To usually it's to get our nails done, but since taking our nails off, today my daughter took her nails off. And I was supposed to get my eyebrows done, but I didn't end up getting them done. I have a nail spot by my house that I want to try them out for, like, doing my eyebrows and my waxing. If you guys follow me on my other channel, then you guys know I told my horror story about my waxing situation. So I'm definitely looking to have those services provided at a separate place. The nail spot is great for the nails. They slay the nails every time. Love, love, love them for the nails. But I feel like the waxing and stuff like that may not be their forte. So I do want to try out somewhere else. So, but I digress. So yeah, so we make it a priority to go and do that like every 3 weeks. That's kind of like my de-stressing moment. It's on a Sunday, it's my day off. I'm getting ready to be home for a couple of days, so I'm excited. I just want to relax and kind of put my work week behind me, and it's something that really relaxes me. Every time I get my nails done, I fall asleep. Literally, the girl's like pulling on my hand, I'm like falling asleep, falling over, because it's just so relaxing to me. So in 2024, I wanted to make it a priority to do something at least once a week that kind of de-stresses me. I don't, because I'm a worrier. I'm a Virgo. I worry about everything. I worry about stuff that hasn't even happened yet. I just worry all the time. And as you get older, you know, that takes a toll on your body. Just constant worrying. Every time you start worrying and freaking out, your body has to create endorphins to like pick you back up, and that can tire your body out, constantly trying to keep your spirits uplifted because you're worried, you're stressed, you're depressed, stuff like that. So I'm trying now, like, to really live as stress free as possible. It's not, you know, of course you cannot be completely stress free because life is stressful, but just learning different ways to manage that stress is like super important. I've tried different things, you know, over the times to kind of de-stress, whether it's doing my masking stuff, getting the facials, you know, shopping. Retail therapy is always a bonus for me because I love to shop anyway. So I think, you know, most people find pleasure in that. But I will say, that hasn't really worked for me as much as it used to, because I don't go to the malls as I used to. I do most of my shopping online, to be honest. The malls have just become like an in and out situation for me. Like, I don't want to be there like super long. So I don't know, I wouldn't say that that's my de-stressing method anymore. I definitely would say like going to the nail salon, trying out different services, getting different, you know, pampering is kind of where I'm at in 2024. I want to pamper myself. I want to de-stress. I want to, you know, detach from all of the stress and just rejuvenate and feel great, because mentally it feels amazing when you just woosah. um but yeah, guys, so I just wanted to kind of share that, and kind of share, you know, the importance of de-stressing. I'm not big on telling people how to do things or what to do. Like, I feel like everybody has to kind of find what works for them and fine tune it. But I do suggest, you know, I do heavily suggest that people invest in de-stressing. De-stressing is not always, you know, you have to go on a big trip or, you know, something expensive, like a whole expensive spa day. It could just be catching up on sleep, just sitting down, watching a good movie, read a book, do journaling, praying, fasting, whatever helps you kind of get to your zen zone, whatever relaxes you and brings you from up here to all the way down, like just mellow, is something that you should, you know, invest more in, because as we get older, life gets more and more stressful. I don't see it easing up anytime soon. So I think it's really important that people find coping mechanisms, ways to de-stress themselves, that doesn't require them to be spending like boatloads of money with all of that. So that's kind of like my little chit chat video. That's kind of something that I wanted to talk about. I feel that a lot of people are dealing with this type of stuff. You know, unfortunately, you know, this is part of life, but you know, I just wanted to learn. I wanted to learn from the situation, and see if I can implement things in my life that can make my life better in terms of stress management. So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said in the intro, if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for doing so. We appreciate the support. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. And we'll catch up with you guys in another video. Deuces.